the first poem is sort of in two sections. The introduction on a completely different page, so wait for it. So I started writing a series of poems about this character that I made up in a sort of series of ex-lovers that I have. So this is called Lover the First. Addiction on her lips was who she used to be, a firm cylindrical love that filled her lungs against the cold, against the night, and in the day and light. A hot, hot love on her brain, a thing that distilled the pain. And it used to be so glorious to see her and call it love. To be in love, fall in love, making love, breathing love, touching her. White sheet miasma at 6 a.m, wet kisses, cold windows, the smell of cigarettes. And she sees her again and again when she breathes in smoke to breathe out chaos, sees a fag in her hand too. She sees cigs twirling in her fingers, wrist extended, on her lips her cigarette frame, and she always wishes she was her cigarette again. To be fiddled and rolled and tasted and lingered on nicotine tongues, nicotine lips, breathed in and burned away. To be taken in like a cigarette, not to be crushed into the pavement but to fill her lungs. Not to leave splutters but leave smoke, ashes on the brain, no tar on the soul. But now she just has the cigarettes and she can't breathe her out. Woman in the pub. Entering through the door she walks, hair up, eyes down, head up, shoes polished, winter air follows in, splinters the skin. As if suspended in liquid she walks, each slow step floating through the air, and she orders a drink. Glass of red, please, she asks. Hand on counter, hand on purse. Certainty of certainty, and yet her voice is so nearly the voice of a child. An uncertainty, a strange uncertainty caught in the back of her throat. In her hands, pocket money. Heels on floorboards, long coat hitting the floor. She sits and the seat squelches, and the glass smudges and the sky darkens, seeping ink through the window. It's warm in the pub. Outside the breath falls out of mouths like white ghosts. She drinks, slowly, cautiously, eyes looking, room around her. She's seen these faces before, seen all the faces, all kinds of faces. Faces to her as samey as playing cards. Her eyes run through the deck, herself hidden in the middle, not to be pulled out. Glass on table, empty, lipstick stain. Maybe she'll get another glass once the wine fully kicks in, the red haze on the red life of the woman in the long coat from the pub. It's bitter, it's sweet, it stains and it remains does red wine, as does the woman in the long coat with her lipstick and the empty glass and the polished shoes. Winter air following her and never quite seeming to leave her. Winter air in her hair, smooth and cold, it smells like rose and walking home. She can never walk home wherever she goes. The building she's in provides a sense of suspended reality, its stasis, a glass of wine before the walk outside into the cold of a world with no ceiling. She's a no-ceilings kind of woman, she relishes in this fact. Her solitude, her free to roam, her loneliness so well constructed, cultivated like a delicate plant, leaves snipped off. But there's no stopping the cold coming in. Those without ceilings still need a ceiling of their own. I watch her leave, a walk that accepts no favours, and she's swallowed by the door and by the night. And then this is my last one, it's called Sitting in the Car. I can't even read my own handwriting, just to say. Yeah, okay. Wanting to sit there forever, feel the hum, the warm cold, the silence, the breath, the steamed up windows, watching a finger tracing lines. Lights outside, hot, blind, blinding, orange. The kind of silence, the kind of instant where time no longer matters. It ceases to pass, ceases to slip, or in another time. Car not on the road, car underwater. Not the same as drowning, but like floating, like being drowned. Ghost ship, metal vessel sinking and the lights coming from the surface. A drive-through rippling in the distance through the window. I see her in the front seat, sinking too, the silence of immobility, the calm of it all lathering her skin with light. In this moment, with the stillness so much like a dream or a picture or a painting, thing that I made up, the orange lights that shine on her, shine within her. The lights shine through her, almost. An opaque body, flesh made of glass. Then foot on the gas pedal, all the lights move and it's dark again.